Today is December 13th, 2020, and it's 12 days before Christmas. But this year, I'm more excited for my PRK surgery, which I'll be doing in 4 days. I'm super excited for that, so please follow me along this journey of how the process goes, how I recover, and what I expected and what I didn't. PRK, of course, would take 3 to 6 months for recovery time. However, the potential risks of reopening your corneal flap is nothing. My husband actually did his PRK 2 months before and is recovering really well. 2020 has been an eye-opening experience for me, and I think it's a great note to finally be able to close 2020 with 2020 vision. It's been hard. COVID has changed a lot of how I feel about who I am, what I feel about the world. However, I truly believe that we are in this journey together and we will overcome this.
Exactly 3 days before the surgery, I am starting my morning with my vitamins. I'm taking multivitamins, vitamin C, and fish oil to prep it. I'm taking 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and it was recommended by my doctor for faster recovery time. And I like to share that I have 2 eye drops here. I've been taking Sidra eye drops for my dry eyes and to prevent dry eyes after the surgery for the last 3 days. And I started moxiflorsin in my eye drop regimen routine. I am taking this 4 times daily now. So I just put on my eye drops. That's why I'm still in this position. But can I say, I really did not expect how challenging putting on eye drop really is. I can't seem to open my eyes wide enough, so it always drips into my face. As suggested, I lower my under eyelid by using my fingers, and I put it underneath the eyelid. And more importantly, I always get a metallic taste down my throat. I know the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth is all connected. It feels a little bit salty, sweet. I'm not sure how I can describe it, but it's not a great feeling. That's all for now. I am looking forward. So I'm back at Henry's place. I am super tired. My eyes is very sensitive to light. So the surgery itself was very simple. I went in, they placed a hairnet on me. They walked me to the completely flat chair. They started prepping my eyes by putting numbing eye drops on my eyes. So that's the first thing they did. So after the numbing eye drops, I would say maybe like in a minute or 2, they started taping my eyelids. And they went in for more drops. I then placed like the middle guards into my eyes, holding my eyes open. I didn't feel a thing on that, and it was very quick. And then what they did is I felt like they were putting the suction cup to open my cornea. I felt like a slight pressure, like something was pressing your eyeballs. If you wear contacts, you have the same feeling when you touch your eyeballs. The doctor then went into removing the cornea with a light brush. It was 2 doctors actually present and one assistant. I could hear from the mumbling of the machine and a voice that they were saying like, just stay calm, just look straight into the light and continue to stare straight at the light and try not to move too much. The light was just shattering. It was like 10 seconds and they were like telling me that we're going to cover you with the clear contact lens now. So they placed the clear contact lens on, and for that quick second, I felt like everything went white. After the contact lens was placed, they went in with a lot of different eye drops, and it was just like the splashing of water, making sure that it was flushing all the things that they need to flush out. So then they told me that I'm completed with my 50% of the surgery, and now they will move on to my left eye. And I was like scared and nervous at the same time. Of the whole surgery, I was like holding my hands like beneath me, crossing my hands, holding it tight, and I was just reminding myself, brave, brave, brave. Like there was no pain. However, I think the idea of you're still going in surgery still was a little shocking to me. So I just tell myself, like, just breathe, just say your mantra if you have one. I definitely felt in the process my left eye felt a little longer, and they said depending on how much you move. So I do have a pigmentation on my left eye. So maybe that consciously feel like my left eye has always been on my weaker eye or my more delicate eye. So I felt like it took a little longer. But overall, like in terms of pain, there was like no pain because there was so much numbing eye drops. It was literally like at a 0, like if you're talking about like pain. Pressure wise, I felt like a 1, 2 pressure. It was definitely very light pressure when they're, you know, scraping off the cornea. After that, they just advised me of all the eye drops I need to take. I need to add in an eye drop called prednisone, I think. I might be butchering all these names. I'll show you the exact name of the eye drop I'll be using. And in terms of what I did not expect is, I think walking out of the building, I could see, and I felt like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. Not seeing the very small font. I tried kind of looking at my phone to check something very quickly. So we took an Uber home. I was trying to kind of like record like a little snap of our Uber, as you saw, but it was a little challenging for me to see small print. I do have the contacts on right now. Tomorrow I'll be going in for my first follow-up just to make sure that I am okay. The contact didn't, you know, shift right now. All I can say is I can feel the heaviness on my eyes. I'm very sensitive to light right now, so my eyes is closed. I can't believe I finally did it. Wearing glasses for the last 18 years was a challenge. I just came back from my 1-day follow-up appointment. Super blurry. It's very light sensitive. My eyes are feeling very dry right now. So I'm keeping my sunglasses on in the house. Last night there was pain, but at some point it felt like it was just dry with no pain. The right eye, I felt like it was a 7 pain at one point to an 8. On my left eye, it was more like a 3 or a 4. So I could definitely feel the difference between my eyes. And funny thing was, I felt like during the surgery, my left eye felt longer. My left eye is either recovering quicker or maybe it's not feeling pain just about yet. The doctor mentioned today that the first 24 hours is usually the worst, so hopefully I would begin to recover. When she was testing my eyes today, it was super painful. I couldn't keep it open. I was just tearing up. I was so glad that Henry decided to go to the doctor with me today, because I would have not made it. So New York City right now has around 6 to 7 inches of snow on the ground. I did take a snowman photo that we saw a huge snowman in Manhattan, in Chinatown, and I would show you guys. So I literally have not left this couch for the past 10 hours. Currently like 9:30 p.m. I woke up only to eat. I woke up for my eye drops. My eyes right now feels like it's still swollen. It is running. I feel like my nose is also running because of the amount of eye drops that I've been trying to put. And wise, I still kind of rate it like a 7, 8. I think it's just, I hate when it starts dripping and like running. My eyes, it just gets super runny and watery. It constantly feels like I'm peeling onions. They say that the first 24 hours the worst. I technically passed my 24 hours, so hopefully by tomorrow I would feel a lot better and things will improve. I have to say, but as of now, I am in this state. I ate with my eyes closed before too, so that's the update so far. It's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon right now, and everything still feels super drippy.
And I just learned from my 17-year-old brother-in-law that drippy apparently means something like very fashionable. And I'm like, sure. But literally, my eyes is dripping. I feel like my nose is dripping. I am constantly still drinking a lot of water, trying to make sure that I am hydrated. My eyes are super sensitive to light still. I have on my hat in the house. I have on the glasses that the doctor provided me. I try to keep myself hopeful that there is light at the end of all this, and I'm sure there's light because I'm blinding right now. And okay, I might need to grab a tissue before I start again. It's been painful, let's just say. Although I'm able to kind of sleep at night, it's just that I have to wake up every like 3 or 4 hours or so and put on my lubricant and drops just to make sure that I am staying hydrated. I definitely feel a little sense of relief by hearing these PRK videos on YouTube, because once they talk to the recovering part, it's keeping me super hopeful and it's keeping me going. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of want to record this. It's also for people in the future, any of my friends that wants to go through the surgery, to stay hopeful during this time, because right now all I can think about is how painful it is and why did I elect myself into this type of surgery or give myself this pain. And of course, all I could dream about when I'm in bed is all the stuff that isn't so great right now in my life that's happening and what I can be doing but I'm not doing right now. It's gonna be all worth it at the end because I still do not have to wear glasses. Today is day 3. I want to give a quick update. I am feeling a lot better. My eyes is not as watery and I can actually open my eyes for quite some time right now. I could see things a lot clearer, although it's not the best, a lot clearer than I used to wear glasses and when I removed them. So the vision is slowly getting there. Occasionally, I still feel like there is sand or a very dry contact. For those who are contact wearers, just imagine a dry contact in your eyes. For those that are not, it feels like you literally have some sand from the beach that got into your eye. I can finally see without sunglasses in the house right now. Today I went to remove my contact vantage lens. It is still challenging for me to see fonts, although I am showing recovery. I would like to turn this PRK journey into a series where I talk about my post-op after 1 month and 3 months as well. So please stay along and connect with me and follow me along this PRK series. Before I end this video, I would like to say I was eligible for LASIK and PRK, but due to my active lifestyle, I decided to go with PRK. It does take a lot longer for you to recover, but I think in the long run, it's much more worth it. Please stay tuned for my next video on my PRK update. I'd love to share with you more, and don't forget to stay positive and stay inspired.